Things take a turn for the worse in an elevator when smoke and flames start filling the space. The guy rolls in with his motorcycle, and just moments later, another guy hops on with a battery. As they head up, the battery starts to smoke and then suddenly catches fire. Luckily, both guys manage to get out just in time before things get really bad. In 2018, this woman dumped 4 dogs in a dead-end street, and a nearby resident was furious about it.
Because I'm tired of people dropping off abandoned dogs.
I was able to witness the female in the vehicle removing the collars off the dogs.
You can drop them off as strays at ACS, Animal Care Services, and it's free.
Edith Melendez had seen people ditch dogs in front of her house before, but this time, the woman literally shoved the last one out, jumped in her car, and drove off.
It's not the first time that's actually happened. I've witnessed it 2 more times.
It's a $500 fine per dog. You can tell they're scared. They don't want to go.
One of the passengers even flipped the bird as they left, leaving all 4 dogs behind.
And now there's more dogs.
Luckily, an animal rescue got called in, and they found 3 of the dogs, took them to a local shelter, and they were eventually adopted.
I identify as a man.
You just attacked my product.
This product identifies as a star. I'm throwing stars.
Oh, great. Now you're committing You're committing...
Great. Let's call them that. Call the cops, somebody. I identify as a man. This is a star. This is a gun in my hand.
This chick, they call her California Karen, is having a real rough time. She thinks she's a dude now, and she's decided the best way to express herself is by throwing fruit and veggies around. But there are better ways to make a statement than attacking a business.
Oh, no. See what it's come to? Do you see what it's come to?
What did I do?
What did I do?
Are you serious?
This is bigger than us. This is bigger than us.
I'm working, lady.
I'm trying to
Lady,
work.
I am working.
My job has been taken.
Get out of here.
This is a star.
I don't care.
I'm a man. I can do that.
She keeps throwing these stars around, and it turns out she just lost her job. So maybe that's why she's acting so crazy. The hero middle schooler Jeremy Wick really stepped up when his school bus driver passed out behind the wheel. The driver started flailing his arms and couldn't breathe, and before anyone knew it, he was out cold. Jeremy, just a 7th grader, jumped in and took control of the bus, steering it to safety and keeping his 15 classmates and everyone else on the road safe. Once he got the bus to a stop on the side of the road, he took the keys out of the ignition. Meanwhile, the police had already been alerted about the swerving bus, so they showed up to find Jeremy had managed to stop it right near their school. A school staff member, John McCrossan, happened to be driving by and was able to give the driver CPR since he had a heart issue. As everyone gathered to praise Jeremy as a hero, he said everything happened so fast and he was just acting on instinct. But let's be real, a hero is a hero. The cops are pretty sure these guys are behind a string of robberies. On August 16th, 2 shady characters, both decked out in hoodies, were seen sprinting towards this house. One of them was openly toting a weapon, while the other trailed close behind him. It was clear they were up to something sinister, and it looked like they were coming straight from the neighboring house. Hopefully, the police can quickly identify these creeps and bring them to justice before they cause any more harm. Check out how daylight robberies go down in South Africa. A group of thieves zeroes in on a guy, stealing his stuff right in front of everyone as people walk by. After they grab his belongings, they take off, and nobody steps in to help him. A young driver, 𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒚, was on his way to a skate park when he passed a cyclist, 73-year-old Gary Peacock.
I'm calling the police and you're not leaving. You're not leaving. Did you see me?
Pulled off to the side, I did. I have it on dash cam.
Things quickly escalated when Kempton got out of his car and Peacock blocked him.
Bro's got his hands on me and stuff.
Yeah.
Look at this dude. What are you doing? Why are you so cranky?
Peacock called the police, and when they arrived, they found both men at fault.
Yeah, I've got a very aggressive teenager here that almost hit me in the car, and now he won't give me his last name, and now he's trying to leave. He's recording me because he's a jerk.
The cyclist, realizing he was about to get a ticket, tried to apologize, but it was too late.
You're the one causing the stir here.
What if I apologize?
It's too late. I've already seen the evidence. I am obligated.
Oh, come on, man.
Kempton is still shocked by the whole ordeal. While he initially received a citation for passing too closely, it was later dropped. Peacock, however, was cited for disorderly conduct. He eventually apologized for his behavior. In this wild video from 2005, a school bus driver totally loses it. You can hear him telling the young ones to face forward, but some of the boys aren't having it. He gets frustrated and tells one young one in the front to turn around using some choice words. Then a young one in the back chimes in, telling him to watch his mouth. Things just escalate from there. Instead of waiting for the deputy he called to show up, the driver makes his way to the back of the bus. When one of the boys curses at him, he ends up manhandling the young one, pushing him into a seat and then down the aisle, while another young one yells, "Get off him." The driver goes back to the front, but the same young one confronts him again and even gives him a shove. We couldn't find any info on what happened next for the driver or the young ones involved, but one thing's clear, whether those boys were provoking him or not, that was not the way to handle it. A cop pulled over a lady who was driving crazy drunk. When the cop got to her window, he could totally smell the booze on her breath. She was so wasted she wouldn't let the cop finish his sentence.
Okay. Do you get your driver's license? Do you have your registration and insurance?
Yep.
Audrey, how much do we have to drink tonight?
Oh, maybe a little.
A little bit? How much is a little bit?
A bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do me a favor, stay in the car for me. I'll give you a warning for the lane stuff, okay? But I'll be right back, okay? I got your stuff. I'll be right back, okay? Just should be a warning.
Does she seem pretty?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. How's she sound so far? Yeah.
I'm glad you're with me. This is
Okay.
the other person to be here would be Boris with his trainee, but I'm glad you're here.
Tap in my car to put your fingerprints on it. Come on.
Well, I mean, I just put my
I know
clipboard on.
what you do. Come on. I'm not stupid.
Okay, Audrey, will you step out of the vehicle for me?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and light your cigarette and step on out.
I don't know if smoke a cigarette, though.
You can smoke a cigarette. It's fine. I'll let you know what's going on.
I'm not wanted for anything. And what the f are you doing?
I already checked your driver's license. You're not wanted for anything, okay? My concern lies in other places right now.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
I pulled you over
What's
for... Hear me out, okay? I
Yes,
have to explain this to you, okay? I pulled you over because the driving pattern is abnormal. Okay?
I know.
I'm concerned.
I will give you that.
I'm concerned, okay?
Yes, sir.
It's all over the road.
Yes, sir. Yes,
side to
sir.
side.
Yes, sir.
Okay? It's a reason to make a
Yes,
stop
sir.
because my concerns were maybe we're sick, there's something wrong with the car, or we may be driving while impaired, okay?
No.
So time out. That leads
Yes,
to the
sir.
next part where I made a traffic stop and
I got you.
this isn't going to work if we keep trying to talk over each other. There's the overwhelming odor of alcoholic beverage coming from the window from the vehicle as I speak to you, coming from
I
your
asked
breath.
you.
Okay. I asked you how much you had to drink. You said you had a little bit to drink. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Not illegal to have a drink and then try to run errands, do whatever you got to do, drive your vehicle.
I'm
Okay.
a bartender.
You're a bartender. Understood. It's not illegal. I have a drink. I have to shift drink, whatever the case is, okay? I want to make sure that it's safe enough for you to get back in your car. Audrey, look at me. I'm talking.
No, I'm looking at these dudes.
Okay.
Dude, I'm a 1%er.
Okay.
I'm looking at these motherfuckers right now.
Okay.
Like, I come from outlaws, and
okay.
I'm just telling you where I come from in my life, okay?
I understand.
And I'm watching them, okay?
I understand. Okay, Audrey?
I'm outlaws.
Understood, you're outlaws, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm hoping to accomplish, through the use of standardized field sobriety tests, is for you to show me that you're able to get in your car and safely drive home from this place, wherever that may be, okay? So are you willing to participate and show me you're able to drive a car?
1 mile from the house.
Doesn't matter if you're in your driveway. I'd still have the same concerns, okay? So Audrey, are you willing to participate and show me you're able to drive a car?
Yes, sir.
Is that a no?
Oh.
Why is that?
So I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to do it? Okay. I understand. But here's the deal, okay? We're going to let that ring because I can't answer that right now.
No, I'm not. Yes, I can answer my phone.
We're not going to answer that right now.
You cannot. You can't tell me I can't answer my phone.
She started getting all aggressive, so the cops had to arrest her.
Okay. Do not put your hands on me.
You're under arrest for DUI, Audrey.
All right.
Put the cigarette down.
DUI.
Drop the cigarette. Guys, you got her? I got her. Okay.
Choice and doing.
You are under arrest for DUI, okay?
For DUI?
Yes, absolutely. I want you to explain to you that I have to make a decision based on what you've given me. And what you've given me is a really poor attitude, the overwhelming odor of alcoholic beverage from your breath, and now...
They cuffed her and threw her in the back of the cruiser. She was freaking out, mumbling to herself.
Oh my man, and tell him. No.
Have a seat.
You're gonna tell me?
Audrey.
Call my man and tell him I'm...
Have a seat.
You little prick.
Go ahead, have a seat.
Little...
Have a seat. Lie back.
Call my man, you stupid... Like, you're pissing me the off. There ain't nothing in the mother car. Pull the car apart. There ain't nothing in there. Nothing.
They charged her with DUI, assaulting a cop, refusing the breathalyzer, and refusing to sign the ticket. The woman was taken to the local jail and booked on all charges. She's lucky she didn't hurt herself or anyone else, but she's definitely going to have to face the consequences of her actions. This video shows a dude who's suspected of slaying someone at a taco stand in East Houston. You can see him walking towards the place, but the video is too far away to see what happened next. All we know is that he suddenly runs out of his car like he's chasing someone from another car, then jumps back into his own and speeds off. Who knows why he did it? A man is seen swinging a stick at the white man.
You are not bringing money.
No, hey, do not be aggressive. Are you serious? Mr. Tanner, stop it!
Then he grabs a rope and lashes out two white men, who quickly back off. The two white men sprint to their car while the man chases after them, and they drive off.
Okay.
This little deer got stuck in a soccer net in someone's backyard. Luckily, the police found him and cut him loose. You can hear the poor thing crying. Don't worry, it was able to break free and run home.
You're almost there, buddy. Alright, it's all good.
In a video uploaded to YouTube in April 2015, a guy was flying his drone over a farmer's land. After a few minutes, the farmer decided he'd had enough and went after the drone. Later, the drone owner found out it ended up in police evidence and they were headed to court over it. The uploader warns viewers to always get permission before flying over someone's property, since this video shows what can go wrong if you don't. This is just one of many controversies popping up around privacy issues, property rights, and self-defense when it comes to drones. Caught on camera, a guy finds himself in a life-or-death situation with 5 robbery suspects.
What the Click stop. Guys, never cease to What the hell? Oh my god.
As the criminals close in, he pulls out a knife and stands his ground against them. Outnumbered but fearless, his quick thinking and bravery send the suspects running away. A trucker is driving down a road in South Africa when he suddenly sees bandits trying to block him. As he keeps pushing ahead, the bandits start shooting at him, but he manages to shield himself. Fortunately, the driver gets away unhurt and keeps going on his way. While a young rapper goes live on Instagram showing off his hard-earned cash and his music skills, things are about to take a dark turn.
Hey. But this shot right now though, y'all go get this.
But is everything what it seems? Project Youngin, a rapper from Florida, is known for mixing southern hip-hop with melodic vibes. His music often highlights the struggles of growing up in tough neighborhoods, focusing on street life, overcoming challenges and staying true to his roots. He gained popularity with tracks like Balmains and Thug Soldiers. In 2018, Project Youngin made headlines when he was reportedly shot during an Instagram live session, sparking a lot of concern and speculation online.
Yeah, it's on the way. It's coming.
Suddenly, he drops his phone during the live stream, and we hear multiple shots fired in the background. Viewers immediately start to panic as he seems unresponsive.
That's how we rockin', man.
However, it turned out to be a staged publicity stunt for his upcoming music. Fans reacted with shock, outrage, and disappointment when they found out the shooting was fake, criticizing him for manipulating their emotions and hurting his credibility with some followers. Despite the backlash, Project Youngin continues to be a key player in the southern rap scene. This video shows a truck driver getting ambushed by armed robbers. They forced him off the road and stole his phone and other stuff. As soon as the driver saw the weapons, he pulled over and gave up. Let's hope he's okay. 𝒙𝒁, the popular streamer, was having a chill gaming session when his peaceful stream was interrupted by an unexpected buzzing intruder, a pesky wasp. Sensing an opportunity, zeroed in on the unsuspecting gamer.
God damn. No, not now! No, there's a wasp! Ah, f***. Not like this! Ah! Ah!
The streamer's calm demeanor quickly turned into a panicked frenzy as he swatted at the stinging insect. Despite the chaos, 𝒂𝒚 managed to finish his game, albeit hastily, before making a hastier retreat to escape the wrath of the wasp.
Ah, God, please, Ed!
Back in 2015, a giant red ball caused a scene in the streets of Toledo as it rolled right into traffic. It was part of an art installation that got knocked loose, and honestly, it probably got more attention rolling around the streets than it ever did back at the museum. We can all agree that drivers who tailgate to try and overtake others are just plain reckless. That's exactly what happened here, and the guys in the car in front started recording him just in case. The car behind kept riding their tail, either trying to pass or just showing off that he could go faster. At one point, he even bumped into them.
Going south. Yeah, southbound. He literally rear-ended me while we're doing 100. Yes, correct, yes. Yes. I need to exit Calgary Trail. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, I rear-ended us again.
What's this guy doing?
He literally just rear-ended us again. Naeem Isa, put your seatbelt on, bro. Whoa, oh my God, man. We're almost on 11th Street. We're almost on 11th Street.
Yo, yeah, he's holding a gun.
He literally pulled out a gun on us, man. He's behind us, man. He is behind us.
What the
on the end of the heading. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, this guy's going crazy.
Luckily, I got past some cars, but... Luckily, I got past some cars. He's behind us. He's stuck in traffic behind us now. But like, whoa, man. What the where did this guy come from?
What? I don't... Nah, he's...
No, I don't see him.
He's coming. He's fucking...
Is he really?
Yeah, he's back.
He's back?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't see him.
He's coming in hot. He's right
behind us, bro. There's another highway patrol officer there.
Just when they thought he was gone, he came back and hit them again. Seriously, why would anyone do that for fun? Let me know what you think in the comments. We've got a video here that stirred up some controversy over the past. This wild ride starts at Tampa International Airport. Around 3 p.m. on a sunny December day, airport cops get a call about a wasted woman causing trouble at the 𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒚 bar.
Couple double shots of Tito's over the period. She ate food. I give her water. So hit her all the out. She needs to definitely have somebody take her out to wherever she's, or she has somebody come and pick her up and everything like that. But bro, just hold my bag.
This woman, later identified as Melanie Burnett, is seen flirting with paramedics and slurring her words. She claims she's been there since 7:30 a.m., trying to get home to Philly, but her flight got canceled.
What's going on in Philly?
That's where she lives. That's where my home is.
Oh.
So you through here some lessons, and we can walk out regular together. Please don't do it.
Just do that. Just do that.
Please
We're
don't
waiting
do it
for
to me.
Dustin? Is it Dustin?
Yeah, Dustin's waiting for me.
Who's Dustin?
He's gonna yell at me.
Who's Dustin? Who's Dustin?
He's my boss.
Your what?
My boss.
Cops realize they need to get her out of the bar. They look for a wheelchair because she's unsteady on her feet.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna go wherever you make me go.
108, can you copy and assist vehicle?
I'm not walking. I'm not sitting in the can.
You're not?
No.
I mean, you were sitting here.
I am sitting here.
A chair.
So we can walk together. I'm not waiting for it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Bro.
They tell her to wait, but she's too impatient. One cop grabs a wheelchair from a nearby gate. Meanwhile, they find out Burnett's friend, Dustin, is there to pick her up. But Burnett's a mess. She nearly face plants trying to sit down.
Have a seat. There you go. There
Let him stop.
Just make it easy on yourself. No one cares. You're fine. Yeah. Thank you, sir. See? We're doing what you do. Thank you, Mom.
Finally, she settled in, and the cop thinks he's just gonna drop her off with Dustin, but things get confusing.
Hi.
Get a hold of your boyfriend, please.
I don't want to call him.
If I have to give you a ride somewhere instead of jail, get a hold of your boyfriend. Get a hold of your boyfriend.
Why?
Get a hold of your boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Who's here to pick you up?
I don't have anyone.
The cop isn't sure if Dustin's her boyfriend or boss. Fed up with her drunken rambling, he asks for her ID. While he's waiting, she starts protesting the wheelchair again.
I don't need a wheelchair.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You do need a wheelchair
No,
because you are not going to fall on my watch.
Oh.
So I need you to get a hold of somebody. You were visiting somebody here, correct? Get a hold of that person, and I need to talk to them.
She digs out her phone to call Dustin. She licks her lips, hands the phone to the cop, and they sort out the pickup plan.
Who am I speaking with?
My boyfriend.
And where is he?
Florida.
Okay. Hello? Hello, this is Officer Soto with the Tampa Airport Police. Are you here to pick up Melody?
I didn't lie to you.
I didn't ask you if you have anybody that loves you. I said, do you have anybody that pick you up? That was the question.
That he would be here.
That was the question.
I just met him. I didn't think that he would be.
The cop wheels her to the airport tram, thinking Dustin will be waiting. Little does he know, this is just the beginning of the chaos.
Why are you being like this? Don't be so hard. There are people who are living their lives and they don't want to live their life anymore. It's not me. I love my life. But there are people who need you. And you're not going to listen to me.
How you doing, sir? You'll be better. I would recommend you take the chair with you.
Thank you.
Hey, relax.
No! There are people who need you.
Right, and you have me tied up with
and
nonsense.
I'm telling you that there are people who...
Enough! Stop. Enough! Can you take her or she's going to jail? She's causing a problem. I got her, right?
There are people who need you.
This is the wheel watch? You have to, this is the brake here.
Oh, stop. Hey, what's going on? You alright?
Hey, stop.
Sit down. No, I'm not sitting down. There are people.
Get out of my face.
No, you're not.
What's going on? You talk to me, or what's going on? Are you her boyfriend? Because there are
He's here to pick her up. Her flight got canceled. And I'm not. She sat at the bar, 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔, had too much to drink. And then she's unsteady on her feet. She can't walk, so we put her in a chair and got brought
I
her over.
paid my bill. I did everything I was supposed to do. I didn't do anything wrong. Alright, well, let's figure this out.
She's got serious anxiety issues.
Dustin arrives, trying to calm her down and get her to leave, but Burnette's a wild card. She's all over the place, and things get a bit messy, literally.
Stop touching me!
You need to get her out of here, or we're going to take her out of here. She's going to be
Yeah. Over here?
Yeah.
When did she piss herself? Now or over at the bar?
Did she piss herself?
Her pants are wet.
Oh, she must have did it at the bar.
I pissed you off! Yes, I pissed you off! I heard you!
You know, I said you keep yourself. I'm done whenever you're done.
I'm about it.
I didn't do anything to you.
No one
said you did. I didn't. No one said you did. Go. You're causing a scene, and you're gonna go to jail.
I don't know what part of the second you stop bleeding, you're going to jail. You don't understand? It's time to go, man. Look at this. I know.
Follow your boyfriend.
Yeah. No, she's
I didn't.
Come on.
Melody, that's...
Finally, they manage to get her back to the wheelchair to grab her stuff, but just as they think they're about to leave, Burnette gets arrested for being drunk and disorderly. Her boyfriend's left to clean up the mess she made on the floor of the wheelchair. The cop escorts her to the airport jail, and she even kicks off her flip-flops in the process.
Because it hurts my f***ing shoulder. Please stop. I'm asking to take a second and stop.
At the jail, she begs to be uncuffed and even asks to use the bathroom.
I have to go to the bathroom. I already peed myself. I don't care. I didn't do anything wrong.
After a brief search for the key, she's finally locked up. He returns to the holding cell, where she's now facing a drunk and disorderly charge. It's unclear if she ever made it home. Going on safari isn't always the magical or romantic experience it looks like. These wildlife watchers were seen honking their horns and bothering elephants to get them to move off the road. When that didn't work, they even used a flashbang grenade to scare the elephants back into the trees. It's really sad that the elephants are treated like this in their own territory, especially by people who are making money off them. The giant Amazonian centipede. This bug can really put on a show. Instagrammer Venom Factory shared footage of this impressive creature, also known as white legs. It's one of the coolest arthropods out there. The Amazonian giant centipede can grow up to 12 inches, making it one of the largest centipedes around. Its body has 21 to 23 segments, each with a pair of legs. The white legs variety stands out because of its pale legs against its dark reddish-brown to black body, giving it a unique and somewhat creepy look. You mostly find this centipede in the tropical rainforests of South America, especially in the Amazon basin. It likes to hide under logs, rocks, and leaf litter, where it can stay out of sight and hunt at night since it's a nocturnal predator. This aggressive little guy eats all sorts of animals, including insects, spiders, small mammals, birds, and even bats. It uses powerful venom from its front legs to take down its prey, which can cause severe pain in humans, but is rarely fatal. Don't worry too much, though. Encounters with the Amazonian giant centipede are pretty rare since it tends to keep to itself. But when they do happen, it can be quite a shock because of its size and aggressive defense. Bites are super painful and might need medical attention, especially for anyone allergic to its venom. Just hope you don't pass out from the fear first. Sergeant Ray Hall from the Clarksville, Indiana PD had a wild encounter with a goose back in 2017. In a hilarious video, you can see him using his bag as a shield to defend himself from the angry bird. He was lying on his back and he just happened to look to his right, and there he saw the goose, sitting on its nest, hissing at him. He realized he needs to get out of there as soon as possible.
When I was on my backside, I just happened to glance to my right very quickly, and there she was sitting on her nest and hissing at me, so I had to get out of there pretty quick.
On April 12, 2021, cops were called to a parking lot because some dude left his car there and wouldn't leave. A female cop tried to talk to him calmly, asking for his ID, but he was being a total jerk and wouldn't cooperate. She told him he couldn't just leave his car there. It was private property.
Have your ID on you by chance?
Why?
Because I'm just asking for it.
Yes, I do. You're asking for it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know if you can leave your car here.
Can I move it?
I don't know, are you intoxicated?
Yes, can you move it? Because I was going to call an Uber and come back here tomorrow and pick up my car.
Okay, well I have to ask management here so that way they don't tow it. Because it's private property.
Go ahead and ask. But I probably won't be here when you show up.
Well then they're probably going to tow it.
If they tow it, then I guess I'm going to have to pay the fee, huh?
I guess you will. Hold on, we're not done.
Got your ID, boss?
Why? You asking them in there?
They want to trespass you from the business.
Why?
They don't want you to come
because
back.
I got assaulted?
They don't want you to come back.
Why?
Because
they have that option. That's their right.
The guy admitted he was drunk, but that's no excuse. The cop told him to call someone to pick up his car or it would get towed.
Please get your ID out.
Okay, so now I can reach in my pockets, right?
And get your ID, yes.
Okay, that's my phone. And a lighter.
Can you put the fishing poles down, please?
Why? Are these fucking guns?
I'm not saying that they're
look,
guns.
Those are cigarettes on my ID. Damn, I'm mistaken. Hey, my name is William.
Why are you being so aggressive?
Because I'm tired of this bullshit.
What
Every
bullshit?
time I go out, there's some bullshit around me.
We got called here.
Okay, bet. Now go talk to the people that called you, not me. Matter of fact, I got a strip to catch.
right?
Okay,
Look,
no,
if y'all are
no,
gonna
no,
arrest me,
no.
arrest me.
Okay.
Don't walk away.
You're
not free to go yet.
I'm not resisting you. If you are going
If you
to
walk
arrest
away,
me,
that is resisting. Also, failure to
Because you
produce
told
your
me to not
ID
walk away.
is resisting.
Find it.
Call for law enforcement, do a standby to get your vehicle too off the property, or else you're
Why?
trespassing then, because you'll be trespassing.
Because I can call somebody to come and get it.
Okay.
That's fine, but you can't without us here as a civil standby.
How long before your last intake of alcohol is it okay for you to come and grab your vehicle?
Well, if you come back after your trespass, then you're trespassing.
Okay, not if my property is on this property.
It's private property.
Okay, now that is my private property. How the f you gonna tell me I can't come and grab my own private property without grabbing top?
Because this is their private
Okay,
property.
but that is my property, right?
Then
this
why
is
don't
my
you
property.
call someone to come and get it?
This is my property,
Then
right?
call someone to come and get
Okay,
it.
so how long between my... Okay, if my private property is on somebody's property before they trespass me, how long can I come back before I can grab my own property?
Now, before we're done trespassing.
Okay, not
you.
now. Not
Before
now.
we're done
Why are y'all
trespassing.
trespassing me?
Because that's what they want.
Why? Let me talk to them. Let's
No,
me and
no,
you.
you're not going back inside.
No, me and
You're...
He got even more aggressive, trying to barge into a store to talk to the manager, who wanted him banned from the property.
Do not go back inside.
I will not go back inside.
Then where are you
I
going?
will not go back inside. I will not. Please do not touch me. Hey, excuse me, management. Can I talk to your manager, please? No, okay, why not? I need to talk to your manager right now.
The cops finally got him to sign a trespassing warning, but then he wanted to press charges against someone who had pushed him back into the store. He was totally freaking out, yelling at the cops and demanding to talk to someone higher up. What a total entitled jerk.
Bring your sergeant here right now. Yes, sir. Bring your damn sergeant. Bring your motherfucking upper right now. Bring your 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 upper.
Give me my pen.
Bring your upper right now.
Give me my pen.
No, hell no. Let me see the board.
Give me my pen.
Bring your upper right now.
Sir.
I want to talk to both of y'all's upper. I want to share. Okay. Who are you? What's your position?
The cop stayed calm and professional, even though he was being a pain.
Give me. You want to go to jail over an ink pen?
Bet. Let's see how far that goes in the fucking court.
Give me my ink pen.
Give me the fucking board.
A cop went inside the restaurant and talked to someone who said a guy had spit on her.
So what was the problem that he was causing in here?
Honestly, it was all of us right here.
No, honestly, we were just all hanging out. We all work in the service industry. He like came up and was like, "Oh, it's perfectly fine to treat service people like that's what we do."
I want Megan locked up for putting
the property right now.
I'll leave the property, but both of y'all. Look, hey,
both
of y'all gotta come to me. Both of y'all. Wait, y'all haven't even trespassed me yet. How the
You've been trespassing. You refused.
So if you don't leave, I am gonna arrest you right now for trespassing.
The cops gave him one last warning to leave, but he wouldn't listen, so they had no choice but to arrest him.
I am giving you the opportunity right now to leave.
The business does not want you here.
Hold on, hey, what? Hey, hold on. Why? Hold on.
You're refusing to leave.
This
hold
is
on, I'll get off the
trespass afterwards.
I will get off the property.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground right now.
Send me a couple more units. Taser.
Hey, don't tase me. I'm not doing nothing wrong. That taser ain't shit. That taser ain't shit. Hey, that taser ain't shit. Yeah, you f***ing
He even resisted arrest, so they had to tase him and handcuff him. He was charged with trespassing, resisting arrest, public intoxication, and criminal mischief. While riding off-road into the darkness, TikToker 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒔 came across something that seemed out of this world. Many people in the comments think this sighting is La Llorona. We've talked about her before, but for those who are new to the story, here's the quick version. La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman, is a well-known figure in Latin American folklore. She's the ghost of a woman who wanders near bodies of water, mourning her children, whom she herself drowned. Her tale serves as both a cautionary story and a reflection on grief, guilt, and the consequences of our actions. The legend goes that her husband lost interest in her and spent more time away from home. often with other women. Driven by jealousy and heartbreak, Maria drowned her young ones in a moment of rage and then instantly regretted it. Overcome with guilt, she drowned herself too. But when she reached the afterlife, she was denied entry into heaven and condemned to roam the earth forever, searching for her lost children. Her ghostly wails are said to echo through the night, acting as both a warning and a lament. Well, the biker didn't hear any ghost wails, but maybe they did capture La Llorona in mourning. If that's the case, this nighttime ride has come to an end.
Property, get moving now! Now you're in my property line. Move it.
There's a big fight going on in Laguna Beach over who owns the sand. A homeowner was caught on camera yelling at beachgoers, telling them to get off her property. But the question is the beach public or private?
It's not harassment on the beach, it's harassment in my home property. Whoa! Get out of here!
Beachgoers are furious at the woman's behavior. They say she's always harassing people who want to enjoy the beach.
What happens when you're angry for no reason? Bet I'm angry. This is not an Instagram moment place. You're in my property, get moving now! Now you're in my property line.
A group of visitors from Oklahoma were recently targeted. They were packing up their stuff when the woman started yelling at them to get off her property.
We were by the water. Our kids were building sun castles, and the sun was already kind of setting, so we had decided to leave. So we were kind of like, that doesn't make sense because there's nothing wrong with having a sun covering at the beach as long as it's under 6 feet tall and 6 feet wide. We were 6 feet away from her property, and the tide was really high, which is the only reason we were actually closer to the home.
She even put up a rope to block off more of the beach.
We're trying to get our things, and as she's coming closer, that's when she threw the rope and said that she was going to build a fence.
The city of Laguna Beach has stepped in to address the issue. Park rangers visited the homeowner to remind her that the beach is public property and she can't claim it as her own. The extra rope has been taken down.
Based off of the Coastal Commission, we weren't on her property. And yeah, we were shocked. I couldn't believe it was happening.
The California Coastal Commission also confirmed that all beaches are public up to the high tide line. So next time you're at the beach, don't let anyone tell you to scram. If you've got a fear of insects, you might want to skip this one. Shared by Redditor Teddy Ducordi, this is Scariest, one of the largest flying insects in the world, and honestly, it's pretty scary. Commonly known as Dobson flies and fish flies, these bugs are known for their impressive size, especially the males, which can get pretty big, with wingspans ranging from 7 to 17 centimeters. Their body length, not counting those long antennae, usually ranges from 5 to 10 centimeters. While they're found all over the world, Scariest is especially common in the Americas. These insects often hang out near water since their larvae need aquatic environments to survive. Even though their pincers might make them look a bit intimidating, adult Dobson flies are generally harmless to humans, though they can give a painful bite if you handle them the wrong way. So just be careful and watch out for those pincers. This guy is a classic example of road rage. You know how they say you shouldn't be on your phone while driving? Well, this is exactly why. He was on the phone, or more like yelling at someone like he was losing it. Right after that, he starts speeding like he doesn't care about anything, crashing into people and things left and right.
They got it all blocked out. The Lloyd Center exit, the Convention Center exit, every motherfucking exit. You
It's obvious he doesn't give a damn about anyone or even himself. Ready for a road trip? What if you couldn't see 2 feet in front of you? Redditor Lidman shared this footage of a drive through the Saharan desert in Algeria. As a sandstorm kicks up, visibility drops to almost nothing.
Oh no no. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
A lot of people in the comments are wondering why he's still driving at full speed in that mess. Eventually, he pulls over, and his car is totally covered in sand.
كان ورايا سامي واقيلا بغيت نحبس يكون يجي واحد ورايا يحيني.
But it's what happens at the end of the clip that's got some folks on edge.
عدات عليا لي فونصابل هادي جامي شفتها.
It looks like another vehicle is about to crash into him head-on. While most agree that's super scary, the general thought is that a lot of that fear could have been avoided if he had pulled over sooner. Here's some advice for dealing with a sandstorm while driving. Pull off to the side of the road. Turn on your headlights and hazard lights. This is important, not just because of the low visibility, but also because sand can clog up your engine and other parts. Then just wait it out. Sandstorms in the Sahara can last anywhere from a few minutes to several hours, so hopefully you've still got some signal and battery life on your phone. It's a quiet Sunday morning, March 13th, 2022 in rural Minnesota. A routine traffic stop takes a dangerous turn on Highway 200. A Manamin County deputy tries to pull over a speeding driver, but the driver isn't having it.
Continuing southbound Blair. Second pit attempt, no good.
I got sticks out here in the Blair Road.
10-4, we're here. We're coming up on Blair here. Correction, we're coming up on BAB.
The chase leads to a small town, Nightwash, where the deputy tries to end the pursuit with a pit maneuver.
Coming up to the school. Good pit. Occupied ×4. Old projects is off into the ditch.
The car comes to a halt, but the chaos is far from over. 2 people, including the driver, jump out and run. The deputy, Dakota Cherney, focuses on securing the remaining passengers, but things escalate quickly.
They're running behind that blue house, First Avenue. I still have 2 more people in the second half. Coming around the curve to go to Menzel Brady.
Put your hands up on the car. On the car. On the car.
A weapon is found near one of the passengers, 22-year-old Micah Basswood. In a split-second decision, Deputy Cherney fires his weapon, hitting Basswood multiple times.
804, I'm 10-8 from this vehicle. I'm back en route.
He did not just know.
Shots fired.
Fucking tell me.
Shots fired. Get
We got a suspect down. 819, we need to render aid here. There's one female suspect still standing there next to the gun. We need to get her help.
He immediately starts giving her first aid until paramedics arrive.
Are you hit?
Negative. There's one female down. Not seeing any other firearms right now. We could use some extra help. Where else are you hit? Keep talking to me. Where else are you hit? Your stomach? Stay there. I'm gonna hit my med bag. Stay right there.
𝒂𝒓𝒚 is rushed to the hospital, and the incident sparks controversy online. Her family even puts out a wanted poster accusing the deputy of attempted murder. However, it turns out 𝒂𝒓𝒚 had a criminal history, including an assault charge. She wasn't supposed to have a weapon. After a legal battle, 𝒂𝒓𝒚 pleads guilty to assault on a peace officer, receiving stolen property, and illegal weapon possession. She's sentenced to 10 years in prison and is currently serving her time. Nigerian police cracked down on a protest in Abuja, using tear gas to disperse a crowd of people who were fed up with sky-high prices. These folks were fed up with the rising cost of living and wanted to make their voices heard, but the police weren't having it. The protesters were demanding lower food prices, cheaper fuel, and better economic conditions. Despite the harsh response from the authorities, many protesters vowed to continue their fight for a better future. Around 4 a.m. at the Coral Cafe in Burbank, California, a man was cleaning when he suddenly got spooked by something strange. YouTuber Jerry Lentz posted this footage of a bizarre anomaly messing with the early morning setup. Most people in the comments think this is the real deal and are curious if the employee felt the ghost trying to grab him. Some folks who've been to the cafe even shared stories they've heard about the place. It's also rumored to be a favorite haunt of none other than Mr. Horror himself, Stephen King. YouTuber Chet Shetty wrote, "My friends and I went there earlier today. It was my second time. My friend jokingly asked the staff if the place is haunted. Both times he went, at least 2 employees confirmed it." So with these stories and this video footage, is that enough to say the Coral Cafe is haunted? After watching this clip, it doesn't seem too far-fetched. Police were chasing a stolen car, a Nissan that had been carjacked. Once the carjackers got out, the officers moved in on the stolen vehicle. After a short while, both of the carjackers were arrested, and they got the Nissan back. A figure soaring through the air was caught on Instagrammer Owen Sean's Ring camera, and this one's hard to explain. Something ghostly and semi-transparent flies through the hammock with enough force to flip it over. Later, you can see it, or maybe another figure, passing by again at the top of the camera's view. Some people are saying it's Casper, while others think it's a ghost playing Superman. A few even suggest it's the ghost dog from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Others think it might just be smoke rings, but that wouldn't explain how the hammock flipped over by itself unless someone off screen gave it a nudge. What do you think it is? A security camera picked up something really weird. It shows a small aggressive creature that looks kinda human but moves on all fours like an animal.
¿Qué cosa es esa cosa, Dios mío? Es una persona. No, no es una persona. Es una persona doblada. ¿Pero qué es? Ay, madre, no. Está moviéndose raro. Diosito, Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? Ay, no.
When the camera zoomed in, things got even creepier. The face didn't look human at all. So, what is this bizarre figure? Some people think it could be a creature from ancient myths, while others believe it might be some undiscovered species lurking in the shadows. Whatever it is, it definitely raises more questions than it answers. In this first video, you see flares being shot into the sky to help identify something. Then you start hearing sirens blaring, signaling that there's a rocket or mortar attack happening at a base. Right after that, a system called the CRM is fired into the air to try to intercept the enemy's mortar attack. You can really hear the worry in the soldier's voice during all of this because the CRM system is getting overwhelmed, and those mortar rounds could land anywhere. This video shows a black car stuck in traffic when a white car pulls up.
Hello everyone, the following video, as you can see, is an armed robbery in Johannesburg, South Africa. As you can see, the guys, they are coming out from the car. They are all armed. They are robbing.
A guy jumps out of the white car all armed and dangerous. He threatens the driver of the black car to get out.
They all got fire. See? You see? Beating someone. This is ridiculous.
The driver does what he's told, and the bad guys drag him away, roughing him up as they go. It's pretty scary stuff. Here's another example of road rage. These drivers were out on the road when they ran into one of the worst drivers ever. Two girls in the car next to them got really mad for some reason, and one of them decided to stand up and vandalize the other car.
Hey man.
Bad people. Bad people.
First time I've seen a Karen.
Honestly, it's kind of funny because she's not really doing any damage. She's just making a fool of herself. Check out this insane move by a US Air Force F-15. This jet is barely skimming the runway when it pulls off this mind-blowing turn. It's a testament to the incredible skill of the pilot and the engineering marvel that is the F-15. Is this ghost the life or the death of the party? Redditor Warthog and Happy9979 is curious about why a balloon in the kitchen started moving and ended up in their bedroom. You can see it for yourself. For reference, the balloon, a black object shaped like a bird, hangs above the kitchen counter. The video has been sped up, but at normal speed, it takes about 40 seconds for the balloon to float into the OP's room after bumping into them to wake them up. Later, it's seen peeking out from the side of the door. While some find it spooky and think the balloon is on a mission, others say there's a simple explanation. The stolen one suggests that balloons can drift around the house on air currents, or maybe I just unknowingly lived in a really haunted house when my young ones were younger. The OP points out that there was no heat or AC on, and they don't have central air. But many commenters insist air is still moving, and changes in pressure and temperature can create air currents. Regardless, a few think there's a string involved and the balloon is being pulled into the next room. However, the OP argues that something woke up their birds before the balloon showed up. You can hear the birds screeching in the background. Redditors say this is just normal bird and balloon behavior, especially as the balloon deflates. Some do think there might be ghostly involvement, but that's a minority opinion. What about you? Do you think it's haunted? In the dead of night, YouTuber Gwendolyn Sadie captured some mysterious figures on camera using her flashlight, and she's left wondering what they might be. You can see them peek out from behind a rock. And a little later, they pop out again when she shines the light on them. She thinks it could be an elf, but there are plenty of tiny mythological creatures it could be. Almost every culture has its own version of these little beings, and they're often pretty sneaky. Take elves, for example. They're probably the most famous, coming from German folklore. These pointy-eared creatures are said to live in forests and magical realms. Then you have the duende, small tricksters from Spanish and Latin American folklore. Similar to elves, they're usually linked to nature, especially forests and rural areas. Duendes are known for playing pranks on people and sometimes helping or hindering them. Let's not forget leprechauns from Irish mythology. These small bearded fairies in green are often connected with wealth and luck. They tend to be solitary, busy mending shoes, and they're clever enough to dodge human capture. According to legend, if you catch a leprechaun, he has to grant you 3 wishes to be set free. In English and Scottish folklore, there are brownies, which are small, friendly spirits that help with household chores. They come out at night to tidy up homes and expect little offerings like bread and milk in return. Asian cultures have their own little mythical beings too. For instance, Tengu are bird-like creatures from Japan. They're seen as both mischievous spirits and protectors of mountains and forests. Tengu are skilled martial artists and often have a mix of human and bird features, like wings and beaks. While they can lead travelers astray, they're also respected as guardians of sacred places and as teachers of martial arts. So while our first thought might be that this creature is an elf, there are plenty of other tiny mythical buddies to consider. What do you think it is? I need some answers about this clip. Check it out. Natalie Henry was snapping some live photos on her iPhone of her sister-in-law and niece at a scenic overlook in Utah when she noticed something odd. As she was scrolling through the live photos, she spotted a bike whizzing by in the background at lightning speed. But here's the creepy part. There was no one on the bike and no one chasing after it. Natalie said those strange images really unsettled her. So, what's going on here? Is this lady experiencing a glitch in the Matrix? TikToker Meta Cowboy thinks so because he's noticed her repeating the same pattern.
Girl keeps repeating the same thing over and over. She's going to get out of her car. Watch her. She's done this 3 times. She's going to get out of her car. She's going to walk around the front. She's going to go get in. the passenger side. All right, watch her.
He claims this is the 4th time he's seen her do it, which has him questioning if it's something weird going on. A glitch in the Matrix refers to odd events that make us think we're living in some kind of simulated reality. These can range from everyday stuff like someone repeating actions to more unsettling experiences that challenge what we think is real. One common glitch people talk about is time slips. Those moments when it feels like time jumps forward or backward in a weird way. Deja vu, the sensation that you've already lived through a current moment, is often mentioned as a subtle glitch too. While some experts say it's just how our memory works, others suggest it might be a peek into a simulated reality where the same events play out again. This woman's actions might look like a time slip, deja vu, or maybe a mix of both. Could it be that the OP is repeatedly going back in time and seeing her act the same way? Or is he just feeling deja vu? Is our world just one big simulation? Despite the intriguing theory, many commenters think the answer is much simpler. TikToker Donna Allen pointed out that her daughter has OCD, which could explain the behavior. OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, is a mental health issue where people have persistent, intrusive thoughts and feel compelled to perform repetitive actions to ease their anxiety. These compulsions might include things like excessive cleaning, checking locks, or needing things to be in order. Given what we see in the video and the OP's description, it does seem like it could be OCD. Although he mentioned chatting with a woman after she repeated a routine for the 5th time, he didn't share what they talked about. So, like the OP, we're left scratching our heads. What do you think is really going on here? If you had a group of soldiers in Afghanistan back in 2006 facing enemy mortar fire, they might seem pretty calm about it since they're used to that kind of danger. You can see the rounds landing just 100 to 200 meters away, and there's nowhere for them to take cover. Hearing those rounds come in, you can only imagine what they were really feeling inside.
No, it wasn't going. I'm over there. Where? Right by us, right there. Damn. Damn. Another one coming in. Get down. Damn. Right there. Oh, man. I don't know if we should actually... You see the rocks coming over here? Yeah, I did, dude. Alright, I think we might as well. Hey, get down, Luth. Oh, right inside the...
Damn, is that kid?
Ah.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, hurry the hell up. Let's go.
What is it? Dying size shit.
I just fixed.
Compound on the A&A side.
Oh. Hey, okay, hurry up, guys. Get this backed up.
This is number 7, Haunted Hill House. Around 2:15 a.m., a group of paranormal investigators at the Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells had a truly chilling experience. Facebook user Haunted Hill House Mineral Wells shared the footage. Check out the woman on the bed. Though her view is blocked by the guy standing in front of her, you can clearly see her get yanked off the bed by something unseen. Here it is again.
1941. He's like, where'd she go? He just looks over and she's gone.
They dash out of the room, but it's not over yet. About an hour later, around 3 a.m., one of the team members goes back in, and this happens.
So this is gonna happen at 3:14. Drew is the guy right here in the white. So he's in here kind of provoking, saying you want to pick on a girl, pick on me. Did you see he got pushed?
Again, the ghost seems to push him pretty hard.
Wow. See how hard?
After they leave, something slams the door and pulls on the knob.
You see the knob pull? So we're gonna rewind that again.
Keep an eye on the knob.
Here we go. Watch as the doorknob closes. Look, it even lifted the screw up. Did you see the screw lift?
It's obvious something sinister is at work here.
He just looks over and she's gone. So as they run out, you can see they run out.
If you haven't heard of the haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas, here's the scoop. Built in the late 19th century, the Hill House was once home to wealthy local families, Kyle and Yeager, who played a big role in developing Mineral Wells. With its Victorian architecture and beautiful gardens, the mansion was a symbol of their wealth. Over the years, the house changed hands several times, with each owner adding to its creepy history. There have been tons of reports of paranormal activity from the Hill House, making it a hotspot for ghost hunters and enthusiasts. Visitors have shared unsettling experiences like footsteps, weird sounds, cold spots, a child's laughter, and sightings of a ghostly lady in a white dress wandering the halls. The Hill House's haunted reputation has drawn many paranormal investigators, and various TV shows and independent researchers have captured some pretty incredible evidence to back up the legends.
Watch as the doorknob closes. Look, it even lifted the screw up. Did you see this?
Check out this crazy video. Cops spot a dude speeding away in Powder Springs and give chase. It's a wild ride, but it doesn't end well for the driver. The guy was flying down the road, weaving in and out of traffic, so it's no surprise he eventually lost control and crashed. When the cops arrived, the car was a total wreck, twisted metal and shattered glass everywhere. You can see the officers working quickly to pull the driver out of the car who was likely injured in the crash.
Clear. No confirming Powder Springs unit is involved in the 41. No, it's the first standby. 10-4. I got you.
A crowd formed right in the middle of the road, but it wasn't just a casual meetup.
Oh my God!
Chinese. Ah, gut. Gut. Jetzt hat mich einfach rennen, die
They were trying to stop cars to hijack them, but the driver hit the gas to get away. Some people in the crowd even started throwing rocks at the cars as they sped off. A creepy piece of home security footage has been making waves on TikTok, shared by user 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔. The video shows what looks like a regular moment, a mother lying in bed with her baby nearby, but then things get spooky. As the footage plays, the blanket starts to move. And the mom, clearly unsettled, quickly picks up her baby and leaves the room. What makes it even creepier is a detail that viewers have noticed. When you watch closely, you can see an indentation forming on the pillow, almost like something or someone unseen is lying next to them. This has sparked all kinds of theories, with many wondering if it could be actual paranormal activity. So, do you think this is a real ghost caught on camera? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is a graffiti session that took a scary turn. YouTuber 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒓𝒚 said it almost ended in disaster. So here's what went down. While spray painting what they thought was an abandoned building, they realized they weren't alone. The graffiti artist spots someone in the distance and starts to freak out, thinking someone's following them. They take off into the dark, but the figure keeps chasing them. The way it moves is seriously unsettling. Some commenters think the pale-faced figure looks like Michael Myers or something straight out of a nightmare. Others are picking up on how the figure moves. YouTuber Lola Bunny pointed out that it seemed to be sliding and gliding, almost like it flew right into a grove of trees. Some folks are even calling it a vampire, which definitely fits the vibe. If that's the case, better grab some garlic. TikTok user t.mamatalk, also known as Tanner, recently shared a haunting and emotional video that got people thinking about the afterlife. Tanner and her brother Tim were super close and often made TikTok together, along with Tanner's 2-year-old daughter Evelyn. Unfortunately, Tim passed away, leaving Evelyn without her beloved uncle. One evening, while Tanner was cooking dinner, something strange happened. Check it out.
Who are you talking to?
Evelyn seems to be chatting with someone who isn't there. If you listen closely, it even sounds like she says "uncle" several times.
Who are you talking to?
Tanner points out that around the 9-second mark, you can hear a whisper or a sigh.
Who are you talking to?
She believes her daughter might be communicating with Uncle Tim. So, could this really be a sign that Evelyn is seeing her uncle from the afterlife? If you know anything about Edinburgh, Scotland, you know it's super haunted, especially its famous castle on the hill. Redditor 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔 shared a photo of Edinburgh Castle taken from below. Check it out. The figure hanging out the window looks really strange. A lot of commenters think it doesn't look like a living person. Redditor 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔8856 joked it might be a ghost in a smoke break, but others are convinced it's just a regular guy. LH1466 pointed out that Edinburgh Castle is still an active army barracks, so it's probably just a soldier in uniform. D. Punisher added it looks like a bad face paint job, trying to blend in. There were other theories too, like it being a cardboard cutout or photoshopped, but then the OP posted 3 more photos of the figure, and things got even creepier. In these pics, the figure's face looks blurred, and it seems like it lifted its head. A little background on Edinburgh Castle might sway the skeptics. Perched on Castle Rock, this place has a rich history dating back to the Iron Age. It's been a royal residence, military stronghold, and fortress, witnessing countless battles and significant events. That history has helped it earn a reputation as one of the most haunted spots in Scotland. One of the most famous ghosts here is the Lone Piper. Legend has it that centuries ago, a piper was sent to explore the castle's underground passages, playing his bagpipes to find his way. He suddenly vanished without a trace. These days, visitors and staff often report hearing the eerie sound of distant bagpipes echoing through the castle, especially late at night, as if the ghostly piper is still wandering the hidden tunnels. The castle also has haunted dungeons where prisoners of war and accused witches spent their final days. Plus, the Great Hall is a hotspot for supernatural sightings. Some visitors claim to see spirits of soldiers and nobles in period clothing who seem to vanish in an instant, often appearing to be in silent conversations or reenacting historical events. So while some might say that figure is just a regular person, the tales of restless spirits, tragic deaths, and mysterious disappearances at Edinburgh Castle suggest otherwise. In Soweto, Johannesburg, a crowd surrounded a cash-in-transit vehicle right in the middle of the road. They were determined to break it open and steal the cash inside, pushing the vehicle around. They didn't leave until they had completely wrecked it. While their family was on vacation, Redditor InternalAd9783 kept hearing footsteps around the house. They checked everywhere but didn't find anyone, so they set up a camera to catch whatever was going on, and this is what it captured. You can definitely see that someone is in the house, but it's hard to tell if it's a ghost or an intruder. A lot of people in the comments think it's an intruder, especially because of what's visible in the mirror to the left before the light turns on. Check it out. But there's also something weird moving across the bottom of the picture frames. A strange shadow passes by almost at the same time as the figure in the mirror, which has a lot of folks wondering if it's some sort of shadow figure causing that reflection. So what do you think? Is it an intruder? Or is there something more paranormal happening here? In this clip, you see soldiers hunkered down in a bunker in Baghdad, Iraq. You can hear the sirens blaring and the sound of enemy fire hitting nearby. But think about how it must feel when that siren goes off, not knowing where the rounds will land. They're hitting the residential buildings. How would you feel in that situation? Let me know in the comments.
They're hitting the home beams. Hey, just stay down, just stay down. Okay, they overshot us.
right here.
You know how some people say they see faces in the clouds? Well, YouTuber Styling Head looked up and captured something that's got everyone talking. At first glance, it looks like a cloud, but then the OP zooms in. It starts to look more like a plastic bag or something man-made, especially with those blinking lights.
It's a cloud with lights in it. Moving weird. I've never seen no like that.
A lot of folks in the comments are praising the OP for such steady and clear footage.
Cloud got sparkly lights in it. I've never seen no shit like that. Moving weird.
But others are just fascinated by how strange this so-called cloud looks. Its behavior isn't like a typical cloud at all, and as it drifts away, it just vanishes.
You see the sparkling lights in it. Never seen no shit like this in my life.
People are throwing out theories in the comments. One user, Machine That Creates, mentions the sparkles in the weird movement, saying it definitely feels like a cloaked phenomenon. But what does that even mean? Another commenter, Mona Damus 42, chimes in, saying that hundreds of people, including herself, have seen these things, which they call cloud ships in the UFO community. They think these objects use a cloud-like appearance as a disguise. So what's the deal with these cloud ships? The idea is that unidentified flying objects can blend in with clouds or use some advanced cloaking tech to go unnoticed. Proponents believe these crafts can generate clouds around themselves or project holograms to hide their presence. People often report seeing oddly shaped clouds that move against the wind or act strangely, especially in areas with unusual cloud formations. Popular culture has really shaped how we view these things too, with sci-fi movies showing futuristic vehicles that can turn invisible. While skeptics say many of these sightings can be explained by natural weather patterns, believers argue that the number and consistency of reports hint at something out of the ordinary. There are actually tons of commenters on this video saying they've spotted similar cloud-like objects. So, are we looking at an extraterrestrial invasion that's cleverly disguised? Because honestly, this doesn't really look like a cloud at all, and that's pretty unsettling. Imagine this: a huge mess on the Union Pacific tracks forces Amtrak San Joaquin's trains to take a detour. They end up on a track usually reserved for long-distance trains. And guess what? A crazy cyclist nearly gets himself killed by riding across the tracks right before a train zooms by. It was a super close call, and it could have been a disaster.
Stop rising. San Joaquin train 718.
Luckily, the train engineer was able to slam on the brakes and avoid a collision, but the cyclist's luck ran out. The train conductor announced that the cyclist wouldn't be taking the train, and it's the last train to Bakersfield for the day. Talk about a bad day.
That guy just scared the hell out of me. That scared the hell out of me. Hey, homie, don't do that. Come on.
A camera inside a truck captures three guys just chilling, when out of nowhere, a shot rings out and changes everything.
Life insurance companies license FSP. South Africans deserve big things. We deserve the longest road network in Africa. From Limpopo to the northwest, Mpumalanga to the Eastern Cape, and anywhere in between. We deserve roads and bridges that connect us to loved ones. At Sunrail, we work to guarantee our country world-class infrastructure and a high level of mobility for our people and goods transport. Because South Africa is first.
The robbers rush in, take control of the truck, and drive off with the guy still inside.
Close that camera. Close that camera. I can't close it. Work from the mouth work.
A moment later, one of the robbers notices the camera and quickly shuts it off. This Scariest was such a pain, she actually forced the plane to land. When everyone got off, the cops were waiting for her. She'd been a total nightmare, refusing to wear a mask on the flight. At first, she denied everything, claiming they had the wrong person, but the flight crew confirmed she was the one causing all the trouble.
Man, how are you doing tonight?
Man, we just need to talk to you outside real quick if you don't mind.
Walk up to the top of the ramp. Not kidding at all. Walk up to the ramp. The problem is that you wouldn't comply with the mask rule on the airplane. Walk up top.
did. You have the wrong person.
No,
they pointed you out. So
No, that's not me.
Don't make this difficult.
This isn't me. My mask has been on me and no one has spoken to me.
Walk up here.
No one has spoken to me?
Ma'am, you are holding
This entire
up.
time?
Everybody's trying to
I
get
don't know
off the
why you
plane.
guys are making this up. That wasn't
We're
me.
not making it up. Can you just
somebody
please
else?
go?
You're the wrong person. You're the wrong person. What is the problem? My mask?
You please exit the jetway.
You need to leave me alone.
Captain, is this the woman that was causing the issue? Okay,
What is
let's
the
go.
problem here?
Can-
My mask?
Walk.
It was not me.
Walk.
Ma'am, can you go?
I need to be left alone.
No, you're
No.
not. Let's go. Walk forward.
You guys need to leave me alone.
Walk.
You are
That was you're the wrong person.
You need to leave.
That's not
Hey,
me.
tell her she needs to leave.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't need you guys
Ma'am,
around
he's asking
me.
you to
This
leave.
is lawful.
He is
And
asking
you need
Would you like to press charges?
You can exit the jet.
I'm
Would you like
calling
to
my,
press
I'm calling
charges
my
and she
lawyer.
Would you like to press
I'm
charges?
calling my lawyer.
What it takes for her to leave.
Turn
Are you
around.
kidding me? Stop. Stop. Okay, what? Stop.
Ma'am.
Because of
You're
my
under
mask?
arrest.
Because of my mask?
No.
Turn around.
What is wrong
Because
with
you-
you? Okay, I'll comply.
He asked you to leave and you didn't want to leave.
Please.
Stop resisting.
She got defensive and aggressive, so the cops had to handcuff her and drag her off the plane.
He asked you to leave. We asked you to leave and you didn't want to leave.
Ow.
Ma'am,
You
stop
broke it. You broke my hand.
Ma'am.
Please, my finger hurts.
Nobody's hurting you.
Please.
Put your hands behind your
Stop.
back.
Ma'am, comply.
Please stop. What is going on here? Broke
Hey,
my belongings. It is
Can you stay here? We need a statement from you.
I need to talk to my lawyer. I need to talk to my lawyer right now. I need to talk to my lawyer. This is unbelievable. That was not me. That wasn't me. I don't know who you're talking about. Please, you have the wrong person. That was not me. It wasn't me. God, no, please, God! God, no!
Ma'am.
Ma'am, please don't do this
Listen to me.
You guys don't do
You're
anything.
making this worse.
You guys, I am so sorry. Please, it's Valentine's Day. I'm alone. I'm so alone on Valentine's Day. Please, God, don't do
I'm looking
anything
for her ID.
you.
Even after admitting she was wrong, she kept begging the cops to let her go.
Officer Adams. Officer Adams, I'm at your mercy. I am at your mercy.
I know.
I have.
But you gotta go to jail.
Officer Adams.
It's nothing.
Officer Adams.
It's nothing personal.
It's nothing personal
It's
for me.
nothing personal.
But please, for
You just
God's-
gotta go.
Please, I'm praying.
Out
You're
the
right. I
jetway.
should have left.
And you said
You're right.
no, you didn't
You're
want
right.
to leave.
You're right. I'm sorry.
The moment he told you to leave and
I
you
should've
didn't want to
left.
leave, that's now
You're
a
right.
trespass after
You're
warning.
right. I'm so sorry.
And knowing the situation that you're in, this would not be the best
No,
situation you
you're
would want to
right.
put yourself in.
You're right.
But unfortunately, you did.
This was so dumb of me. I'm so
Can you go
sorry.
get a statement from him?
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
got it.
sorry. Officers, please,
Yeah.
please. I'm praying.
Erica, you gotta go. The decision's already been made.
No, please, guys, please.
But they'd had enough of her drama. They warned her to leave, but she just wouldn't listen, so they had to take her to jail. The cops explained the charges to her, and she finally realized the mess she'd made. Unfortunately, it was too late.
You're gonna sit in the back seat of the car. We're gonna go to the jail. You're gonna get fingerprinted and photographed. And then you wait until your mom comes and bonds you out of jail. The bond's $500, and then when you bond out of jail, they'll give you a court date to appear.
And then what?
Depends on you. You plead guilty or no contest, it's over with. If you plead not guilty, I'll come to court, you come to court, I'll bring the video, the guy from Southwest will come, and we'll let them, the jury decide whether you're guilty or not.
I'm so sorry, Officer Adams.
Erica, it is what it is. It's nothing personal. We dragged you.
kicking and screaming, literally.
I'm sorry, okay? This cannot happen to me. This can't be my life. This cannot happen. I don't have any, I don't know my mom's phone number. I don't know anyone's number.
It's in your phone.
So I have to get my phone?
Your phone stays with you.
So I'm in trouble for what?
For not leaving.
For not leaving. Officer, I left. You didn't have to arrest me for this.
Over there.
This doesn't have to be an arrest.
I have the chance to go. Once you're arrested, you're arrested.
I should have went. I should have left. But for God's sake, like, I'm so sorry. This is from the bottom of my heart. This will never, ever, 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 never happen again. I'm praying to God.
Believe you.
I'm at the mercy of you. This cannot happen to me. Right now,
it's the law.
That's what I said.
I messed up. I shouldn't have done
It's
that.
nothing personal.
Despite injuring one of the officers, she was only charged with trespassing and resisting arrest. Can you believe it? A quick-thinking police officer turned hero when he saved a toddler from drowning. The officer heard a baby crying and rushed towards the pool. There he found the little one floating in the water.
George before I found him. He's in a pool. 2 houses south, backyard. Come here, buddy. Hey. Okay. Hey. It's okay. You okay? He's breathing and conscious. Go ahead, start me at 13. You okay? You okay? Hey, it's okay. You okay? Okay. Okay. Hey, you okay? Shoot for you. I don't know what street this is, but in front of 6622. Okay. He's definitely taking in a lot of water. Okay. You okay?
Thankfully, the child was still breathing and conscious, but it was a terrifying ordeal. Imagine the parents' horror when they see the body cam footage. It's a heart-stopping reminder of how quickly accidents can happen. We owe a huge debt of gratitude to this brave officer for his swift action. A major house fire broke out in the San Fernando Valley one early morning. A home under construction was completely destroyed, and the flames spread to 2 neighboring houses, causing significant damage. You can see the aftermath of the fire. The burned-out shell of the house under construction is a stark reminder of the destructive power of the flames. The houses on either side have visible damage to the roofs and walls. One of these homes had been deemed not habitable. Firefighters arrived on the scene just after 1:30 a.m. and worked quickly to contain the blaze. It took them about 46 minutes to extinguish the flames, but they continued to douse the area to prevent any flare-ups. A nearby resident who lives behind the house where the fire started described the terrifying experience. She woke up to the sound and sight of the fire and quickly alerted her family. Thankfully, everyone escaped unharmed, but they lost important documents and are now facing the challenge of finding temporary housing. The cause of the fire is unknown.
I felt something on my face burning, and when I opened my eyes, I saw my neighbor's house on fire. It was just extreme heat getting to my house. So we woke up, I woke up my pregnant wife, and we got the dogs and the cat, and we just ran out. Tried to get all the neighbors. I rang all of them. The ones who didn't pick up, I knocked on their door, got them to get out and clear out. Then we all grab our water hoses and start putting water towards the fences.
At the recent 2024 Olympics in Paris, things got super tense in the fencing scene when top-ranked Sandro Balza refused to accept that he lost and started yelling at the judges. He thought he scored the winning hit and was celebrating like crazy, but then one of the judges announced that his opponent actually won, and Balza's cheers turned into rage and disbelief. He started waving his arms and scolding the judges like an angry teacher. Meanwhile, the real winner was celebrating just as intensely as Balza had moments before. A quick video review confirmed that the judges made the right call. Don't look now, she's watching. Instagrammer 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔 posted this clip of the creepiest doll in the store. Some commenters say it's just a gimmick, and the doll's eyes are made to follow you around. Others are saying to just throw this demon into the sun. So is this doll actually possessed, or is it just made to look that way? Either way, even if it's just a design choice, it really shouldn't exist. In Johannesburg at night, two guys were walking when out of nowhere, two muggers jumped them. The muggers grabbed the guys by the neck and snatched their stuff, but when they saw the police coming, the muggers took off running. A terrifying incident unfolded at a lithium battery factory in South Korea. CCTV footage captured the moment a battery started smoking, quickly filling the room with smoke. Workers scrambled to put out the fire, but it was too late. The fire tragically claimed the lives of at least 23 people, mostly foreign workers from China and Laos. The police are investigating the cause of the fire, analyzing the CCTV footage for clues. They've arrested 5 factory officials, including the owner, and banned them from leaving the country. The owner is facing charges under a new law designed to prevent workplace accidents. Reports suggest that a similar fire had occurred at the factory just a week earlier, but it was handled internally and reported to authorities. This raises serious questions about safety protocols and oversight of the facility. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.